When most people think of dog breeds, their minds jump to popular names like Golden Retrievers, German Shepherds, or French Bulldogs. But what if we told you that tucked away in the rolling green hills and remote farmlands of New Zealand are some of the world's most unique and hardworking dog breeds, dogs that few outside of the country have even heard of? Today, we're diving into the lesser-known but absolutely fascinating world of New Zealand dog breeds. New Zealand may be more famous for its breathtaking landscapes, Maori culture, and the Lord of the Rings filming locations, but it's also home to a few extraordinary canine companions. These dogs aren't just pets, they are loyal workers, smart thinkers, and beloved national icons. They were bred to thrive in the country's rugged terrain and to help farmers manage massive flocks of sheep and cattle. Their intelligence, stamina, and distinct personalities make them truly special. Let us begin with the most iconic and arguably the only dog breed officially native to New Zealand, the New Zealand Huntaway. The New Zealand Huntaway. A voice like thunder, the Huntaway is a large, muscular, and energetic dog known for its deep, booming bark. Unlike many herding breeds that use silent movement or eye contact to control livestock, the Huntaway uses its voice. This barking technique is not just loud, it's strategic. It helps control sheep across wide open fields and rough terrains where visibility might be low. What makes the Huntaway even more interesting is that it's not a breed in the traditional sense. It's more of a functional mix, developed by combining various breeds like the Border Collie, Labrador Retriever, and German Shepherd. The goal was to create a dog with the power to move large herds and the intelligence to work independently in tough New Zealand conditions. And they nailed it. The Huntaway is incredibly loyal, intelligent, and driven. They aren't your typical house pet, though. These dogs need space, purpose, and plenty of activity. But for the farmers of New Zealand, they're an indispensable part of the rural lifestyle. Heading dogs, the silent workers of the sheep world. Next up, we have the New Zealand Heading Dog, another unsung hero of the canine world. This breed is a local variation of the Border Collie, specifically refined in New Zealand to suit the country's sheep farming needs. Unlike the vocal Huntaway, the Heading Dog is known for its silent, stealthy approach. These dogs work by heading off sheep, moving in a controlled and deliberate manner to guide livestock with precision. They use intense eye contact, known as the eye, to control the movement of flocks, often with very little input from their handler. The Heading Dog's agility and focus are unmatched. While they might look similar to a traditional Border Collie, they're typically taller and more fine-boned. They also tend to have shorter coats to handle the wetter New Zealand climate. Though not officially recognized as a distinct breed by international kennel clubs, the Heading Dog holds a prestigious place in New Zealand's rural culture. For many farmers, these dogs are like co-workers with instincts so strong that they often require minimal training to excel in the field. The Blue Heeler's New Zealand twist. While not originally from New Zealand, the Blue Heeler, or Australian cattle dog, has a strong working presence across New Zealand farms. Over time, New Zealand farmers have bred a variation of this dog that's even more suited to local conditions. These Heeler variants are often slightly leaner and more agile, adapting to the steep hills and mountainous terrain found across the country. They reprised for their endurance and their ability to nip at the heels of stubborn cattle without hesitation. In many cases, these dogs are mixed with Huntaway lines, producing a hybrid with the toughness of a Heeler and the bark and stamina of a Huntaway. The result? An all-around working machine that thrives in the harshest farming environments. The Kiwi Collie mixes, unsung local legends, across New Zealand. It is also common to find dogs that aren't part of any officially recognized breed, but are still known by name among rural communities. These are often referred to as station dogs, a term used for hard-working farm dogs, usually a mix between Huntaways, Heading Dogs, and other breeds like Collies or Labradors. These dogs are rarely seen in urban areas and are almost never bred for appearance. Their value lies in their work ethic, intelligence, and responsiveness to commands. A good station dog can manage hundreds of sheep across miles of rough terrain and still be eager for more work by the end of the day. Some of these mixed-breed dogs display entirely new traits such as specialized communication styles, unique coat textures, or exceptional climbing ability. While they may never appear in dog shows or breed standards, they are treasured by their owners and celebrated in rural communities. The cultural importance of working dogs in New Zealand. In New Zealand, dogs aren't just family, they're part of the workforce. Many farmers believe their property couldn't run efficiently without them. In fact, a well-trained Huntaway or Heading Dog can replace the work of several people. These dogs are respected and often featured in documentaries, local competitions, and even national festivals. The country even has working dog trials, competitive events where dogs showcase their herding skills in front of crowds. These trials are popular among farmers and dog lovers alike, giving rural dogs their moment to shine and introducing city dwellers to the marvels of canine intelligence and teamwork. While these dogs remain essential in rural areas, there is growing interest in protecting their legacy as part of New Zealand's cultural heritage. Efforts are being made to document and preserve the genetic lines of dogs like the Huntaway and Heading Dog to prevent dilution by foreign breeds. At the same time, urban dog lovers are beginning to take notice. With proper training, some of these breeds can adapt to city life, provided they get the physical and mental stimulation they crave. In a world where designer dogs and boutique breeds dominate social media, it's refreshing to recognize the raw, practical brilliance of dogs like the Huntaway or Heading Dog, canines bred not for looks, but for purpose, loyalty, and strength. So, the next time you hear someone talking about dog breeds, don't just think of the usual suspects. Remember that on the other side of the world, in the farmlands of New Zealand, there are dogs with thunder in their voices and steel in their eyes, working tirelessly, loving fiercely, and living a life of purpose. Whether you're a farmer, a dog enthusiast, or simply someone who loves discovering rare breeds, New Zealand's dogs deserve a spotlight. These aren't just animals, they're history, culture, and tradition wrapped in fur and loyalty.